Hi, it's Bob with Top Choice Real Estate, giving you the word on the street, talking Indiana real estate. I'm going to start with the listing contract. 6 pages, and basically, let's just work through it. It names the parties, you and me, the seller and the realtor, names the property, gives it a legal description. We talk about how long it is. That's usually about 6 months. If it's any less than that, it's hard to do the marketing that gets the job done. And hey, you probably ought to have the house sold in 6 months. So that's a good time frame. Next is price. And then what's included in the price. Is what appliances, and what's excluded is mom's heirloom needs to be excluded. Well, then let's get it out of there so people don't assume that they're buying that too. The rest of this is a lot of legal boilerplate. It protects both parties, but the truth of the matter is, if you're both not on the same page, or this agreement isn't worth the paper that it's written. It does set out the fee, and that's important, although it's not always the most important. I tell people there's always somebody that'll do it for less, and you know what? They'll do less. If that's what you want, great. But if you want the job done and you want to make the most money bottom line, then hey, fee may not be the most important thing. Finally, it does talk about things that the seller authorizes the realtor to do, and it also gives their commitment to cooperating to get the property sold. You'd be surprised at how many people say, I want to sell my property, and then don't want to do anything to help make it happen. Some of the key things along that way, maybe we get multiple offers. And some seller might say, well, I don't want you to tell somebody else about that. Well, I don't know. That's crazy to me. One of the tools I have to get you more good offers is to put that out to people who've looked at the property and to get them to try and write an offer. So we have multiples and maybe create a bidding situation. That's a win for the seller. Others have to do with, key things here have to do with authorizing to be able to look at the property, what needs to happen for that, what kind of systems are in place, lock boxes, and who may enter and when. And that just needs to be clearly understood so that everybody's on the same page. Obviously, sellers should want as many showings as possible. On the other hand, they don't need or want people knocking on the door without an appointment. Finally, both parties signed the darn thing. So it's an agreement. It's a handshake between the two people. Hey, I hope that's helpful. If that's the kind of straightforward approach to doing real estate you'd like, then hey, hit the subscribe button. Share this with your friends, anybody else talking real estate, because I work harder to make good things happen.